Hey, I'm back. I'm going to give my followers a moment to be able to get in. I know it takes at least a minute, maybe two. Jules, we're looking for the rest of your story. We're on the tips of our toes. We want to know. Hi, AMC. Welcome. I'm just dropping everything. Okay.
While we're waiting, I think we should pose a question to everybody. What is the appropriate way to initiate a situation where it's more than one partner, being sexual, a threesome, to get the best ending conclusion, I guess?
Communication.
Okay.
It's also the way you present it. Like, you can't just fucking just be like, plow, here goes somebody. Like, for me, if you meet someone, because I'm poly, so if you meet someone or someone reaches out to you in regards to us, like, I would prefer if I'm talked to about it first before just being just put out there to talk to that other person. I mean, it's not even that I'm not okay with it. I don't like getting hit with a loop or hit like by surprise. Like, I mean, it's not a surprise that I'm poly or that you may have found someone, or someone else may have found someone, or we would have found, like, I would have found someone, you would have found someone, but at least I give a heads up before being put into a conversation with the other person.
Okay.
That's my answer.
So, by the time that you get to the bedroom, should each partner have a chemistry with each other? Or should it be a situation where it's just like, oh, I'm here for this person and everything like that, and we're going to see how this person works out?
I feel like there should be a chemistry with each partner.
Okay, and how do we accomplish that?
Just honestly communicating, talking, being honest, and getting to know each other.
Okay.
I mean, sometimes, I've done it where I didn't have no chemistry with the person that I was doing a threesome with, but I had a connection with that other person, but it turned out in the bedroom it was actually really good. We just did outside of the bedroom, we had no chemistry.
Okay.
So that's also a possibility. You never know. Just take it step by step, moment by moment, day by day.
So if you got two partners, right, and long story short, there's a third there, but you got two that's really, really feeling each other. Those two that's feeling each other, what should they do?
They should be inclusive.
Okay.
Make sure they include that other person so that person won't feel excluded or left out. Be open-minded. Be empathetic. Be understanding.
Right. So, long story short, guys, y'all got to make sure that all three of y'all are for each other.
Mm-hmm.
You can't tag team on one person, because then they're going to feel left out. They're going to feel like they're not doing it right.
What you mean tag team on one person? Because tag team on one person means something different to me.
I mean a situation where you got two people just like that, the wife and the girlfriend. You know what I'm saying? They doing their thing. My question to her is, did they do anything to make him feel like he can join in, like he was inclusive, this, that, and the other? Why did he feel like he had to interrupt?
Okay. Let's give her time to answer.
Me personally, I don't like a situation where it's like I gotta hide from this person. I'm one of those that I like to do everything up front. You know what I'm saying? Anything that I do, you're gonna see me do it. You're gonna know who did it. You're gonna know where it came from. That's why I don't really agree with, you know what I'm saying, and this is my personal opinion, but when somebody is drunk and everything like that, if y'all all drunk, that's it is what it is. But when you have somebody that's more sober than the other, and you know all of this taking advantage of this, that, and the other, I don't believe in that. I want you to be sober, so you know exactly what's happening, where it came from.
I agree. And she answered your question. She said they all started out doing stuff together. That both of them were focused on him more than each other at first.
Okay.
And then it got to the point where it escalated and they started kissing, whatever like that, and he was all for it. He was even when she was eating his wife's pussy, he was eating her pussy, and then they switched. She went to suck his dick while he ate the wife's pussy, but the wife wasn't giving the same energetic reaction as when she was eating her pussy.
My guy, he should have just got up and went and took a break, went to the bathroom, got his mind together, got his head together. You know what I'm saying? Hell, I don't know, go watch some porn or something. You know what I'm saying? But don't come back to the bedroom and, you know, and be Saudi type shit. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. I get it. And, I mean, I feel like as far as like your question with the whole threesome and everything like that, like I agree that you can't have like say if someone were to enter an already established relationship, of course there's going to be more feelings or whatever like that for the relationship that's already established, but that doesn't mean that it's higher or lower. I feel like that person can also get there. It's just going to take time and patience, and just like being inclusive of that person, be understanding that they are new, and they might feel a little intimidated because you have a bond with this person already. But one person can't be more for this and more for that person. Like if it started out that way, that's cool because we are who we are. We are attracted to what we're attracted to. But at the end of the day, before y'all step in that bedroom, before you accelerate the relationship, whatever like that, y'all all have to be equally for each other. It can't be more than the other.
Absolutely.
It's not going to work like that because there's always someone who's going to feel left out.
And see, me, personally, I feel like if I was in that position, you know what I'm saying, and I got a partner right here and somebody come along and they do this, that, and the other, the first thing that's going to go through my mind is, oh yeah, bet, watch this.
I'm the same way.
You know what I'm saying? Because that's just what it is. Now, again, if you just don't have the skills, if you just don't have the talent, then learn something. Make yourself better.
That part.
Don't deny your partner good pleasure because you know you don't fit the bill.
That part.
That's just me though. Again, if anybody got anything that they want to comment on, let me know.
We have 6 minutes left, or simply Dorales. But we will be continuing the POF, I think, for a little bit. Please excuse how I sound. My allergies are really bothering me today. But, I mean, it's unfortunate because cheating, not right. I don't condone it, but I mean, it is what it is. But he kind of put himself in that situation because it sounded like that you were open to include, y'all were open to include him. Let me ask you something. Who introduced who? How did that whole situation happen?
Yes.
Okay, so the husband approached her.
Oh, no. That ain't way.
The husband approached her. She's known the husband for years. They live in the same neighborhood. He approached her, and he encouraged them to spend time together and to get to know one another. But now that the wife actually generally seemed interested, that's what he had the issue. got something to say?
That made it worse.
For who? What you mean?
On his part.
Oh.
How you gonna bring somebody in and they get mad because, you know, and not only that, but don't get me wrong, to some degree, I feel like a woman is gonna know parts a little bit better. So for a man, you're gonna have to really, you know, pull your weight, step your game up, and make sure that you know what you're doing with that person that you're with. And if you don't, it's not
the end of the
worst
world.
thing in the world.
Right, you can learn.
Right.
Man, y'all gotta stop letting y'all pride and y'all ego get the best of it. Cause it sound like, sir, you missed the fuck out. Your wife, she brought out your wife's in the freak. You could benefit from that. Don't you live with your wife? She don't.
Embarrassed. That's all I got to say.
Man, that's crazy.
I really would like to hear his side of the story. Of course, we know it's not gonna happen, but
yeah.
I mean, because there's always two sides to every story. That right there is just like, whoa.
That part.
You invite somebody in to do exactly what you want them to do, and then you ask them to leave because, you know, you're not happy with it.
Okay, we have another comment. It says, hello, Sneaky Link here. I was not even interested in girls until my husband begged me for a threesome, and then we did it, and I actually turned out really, really liking it. And after she left, he said that I gave her more attention than I did him. So he's mad that she turned you out. That's what it sounds like.
Right, but didn't they start? They started with him though.
They did.
So it's like, forget everything that they just did for you. Come on, man.
He sounds selfish.
Some people really are. I've experienced that. It wasn't me, but I experienced
I'm a giver.
Right.
So
that is another thing. Y'all be willing to give more than you are receiving. Because if all of y'all have that mentality, I don't think nobody will ever miss out.
okay, so my question is for Sneaky Link. Like, so what you gonna do? You already stepped out, so it's like, what you gonna do? She said, to be honest, I'm not sure. I'm having fun, but he's showing me sides of him that I didn't know existed. How long y'all been married?
Wow.
12 years? Do y'all have kids? No? Why not? He's unable to have kids. I mean, think before you throw out 12 years of a marriage. She said it's not just that. I always bend over backwards for him, but he always just act like I don't do anything, and he's very selfish. Well, then you have to make that call. We can't make it for you.
I feel like when you're with somebody, long story short, you should be able to make that partner happy in every aspect of their life, from physical, emotional, mental, sexual, every aspect.
She said, to be honest, the dick was never great and neither was the head, but she was willing to deal with it because she loves him. But he's been turning her off lately. Well,
Communication.
yeah, communication.
What's going on?
We have 30 seconds left, so I'm going to end Simply Dorales. We will keep continuing on POF. Leave comments. I'll reply to them personally. I love you guys. Thank you so much for listening. Peace.